Hey, it's Mark with SoulFuel Student Ministries at Refuge Church. I just want you to know if you need anything, you're more than welcome to give me a call or send me a text. I've had the opportunity in the last few weeks to help or counsel several individuals and families, both here in Wears Valley and in other areas of the county. So if you need anything at all, I just want you to know that I'm here for you no matter what it is. You know, right now I know a lot of people are feeling that life is kind of crazy, or maybe even a little weird. Certainly with all this coronavirus stuff, it has made us reevaluate some of the things we do, and it's easy to feel like, you know, we're all shaken up and really not know what to do. Well, in Hebrews 12:28, it says that we are part of a kingdom that cannot be shaken. And if the Bible says it, God must have meant it. So how do we live a life that's unshakable despite what's going on around us? Well, that verse in Hebrews 12:1 says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by so many, a great cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us." Now, in this verse, weight can not only refer to something physical, right, but also unnecessary baggage. In ancient Greece, runners would actually run naked, right? So their clothes wouldn't weigh them down. And Olympic athletes today, they wear some pretty skimpy outfits because they don't want anything to slow them down. Now, weight here also could include things that are not necessarily wrong, but maybe they're wrong because they keep you from running as you should. Something that clings to you, right, would slow you down or trip you up, like wearing a long robe to run a race. Now, in the original Greek, race is agona or agony. Sometimes the race is agonizing or grueling, like a marathon. And living the Christian life, or running the Christian race, if you will, in the same way is tough. You don't need anything to slow you down or to cause you to fall. And so many times I can tell you, even for me personally, when I've had things that have caused me to take my eyes off of God or to take my eyes off of what's important, or even keep me from accomplishing the things that are important, right? Those are things that we don't really need. But in the same token, right, God created us as individuals. God created us as people with every one of us has a unique personality and set of skills and talents and even gifts, which is spiritual gifts, right? Something that we're going to be talking about in the near future. We have all these things that make us an individual. And if you want to be the best that you possibly can do, you've got to get rid of things that keep you from doing those things. So before we get out of here, I want to ask you two things. One, what's weighing on you? What is holding you back in your life? Not just from God, but from being the best person that you can be. And second, and this is actually maybe a little bit more important right now, who are the people in your life right now to cheer you on in your relationship with God? Now, the reason I say it's important is because there's a lot of uncertainty in the world, right? Every day something weird happens, or we hear more about the coronavirus or whatever. But if we could stop and take a minute and just be thankful for those people that God has put in our lives that care about us and are there for us, it's going to help our own hearts. And then maybe you should pray for them. All right. Well, if you hadn't, I just want to encourage you to follow us on Instagram at SoulFuel777. That's SoulFuel. I'm doing a bunch of videos there. Obviously, you're watching one of them. And be encouraged today because God is with you. I hope to see you soon.